The 1960s was America's golden era, some would say. We were at the top of the international food chain. No one could touch us. We were the greatest nation on earth. And that followed through with our cars. Starting with this one. Oh my god, that's brutal acceleration! This monster is a Declasse Mamba. 500 horsepower, 2,600 pounds, no electronic aids of any kind. It's insane! It just kicks you in the back of the head. Jesus Christ! That's astonishing acceleration. Oh my god. That's absurd. Oh. The Mamba was one of the biggest automobiles in the world, despite being one of the smallest. Its ultra-aggressive driving style, massive power rear-wheel drive, meant that it was a true monster. And it was the craziest car the 1960s had ever seen. For about 5 minutes. And then, this showed up. They call it the Toreador, I think. This 4-seater V8 supercar was designed and built in 1967. And it was the maddest car the 1960s had ever seen. Those have to be the largest gull-wing doors I've ever seen. There's just a hole in the car now. So naturally, I had to compare these two insane, crazy machines, starting off with a relatively simple test of some 11s. Who can do the biggest burnout? That's obviously a critical test for these two cars. Pretty straightforward. Hold the handbrake, release handbrake, gun it. Largest amount of wheel spin wins. Hold on a second. Let's see, handbrake, reverse. Yeah, I did everything right. First. That's pathetic. It's not even the length of the car. Damn it, it has too much grip. A car was too good for this test and it didn't do a burnout at all. Well, surely this thing can do a little bit better. Yes, it has massive tires, but it has even more massiver amounts of horsepowers. So, we shall see. More power, less weight, but bigger tires. Only one way to find out. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need a measuring stick to figure out which vehicle did the longest burnout. I think it's pretty safe to say the Mamba definitively won that. So naturally, the next test would be top speed. Well, not necessarily top speed. The runway is only 1.5 miles long, which is not enough for either of these vehicles to be completely maxed out, but it should give us a pretty good guesstimate. And the Toreador is up. Good launch. We learned that last time. That's 60 already. Less than 4 seconds. Jesus. That's 80. 90. 100. 115. 120. Jesus Christ. 123. Brake. That's astonishing speed. I know it's a V8 and has a relatively aerodynamic body, but good God. And 500 horsepowers are unleashed. Here we go. 0 to 63.5 seconds. Even faster accelerating. That's 80. That's 90. Oh, we're not 95. 100. 105. We are hitting an aero limit. The thing is not the most aerodynamic, I will be honest. 110. 115. Come on. Come on, a little bit more, please. Please. 118. No. 118 miles an hour is all we got. Not faster. Aerodynamics play a key role. That surprises me. A lot, actually. Huh. Which brings us on to our final test. A proper, timed run down this very twisty, technical mountain road. It's got high-speed corners, low-speed corners, hairpins, bumps. It's got everything you could possibly desire in a handling test. It is the true definitive test of these performance cars, and we start out with something I was very much afraid of. As the fire-spitting beast roared into life, the time began. I will be honest, I'm a bit scared of this thing. No electronic control, very rudimentary American suspension, and massive power and no weight. What could possibly go wrong? That's a tripoding muscle car already. Oh god. And then we have massive power reserves around these hairpins, makes it a real handful. Oh god. Please turn. Thank you. It's just, the differential isn't great either. There's so many things wrong with this vehicle. Turn! Okay. I'm not scared. I'm not scared at all. Everything is nice and dandy. Okay. We got some air there. Now we have the high-speed corners, and that scares me even more. But we're just gonna try to take it as calmly and collectively as possible while I'm trying to contain a nuclear explosion under my right foot. Chucking in through the bumpy chicane. Ooh, actually quite nice. That was actually very nice. What was that? I was missing that in the first half of this run, but now, look at this. We're actually, woo, carrying some corner speed. Please, just cross the line. There we go. Ooh. Okay. That wasn't scary at all. Everything was perfectly fine and under control. I did have higher hopes for this car because, well, it has better suspension, well, Italian design that automatically makes it better than the American cars, obviously. So hopefully the Pegassi will follow in the Monroe's footsteps and be good. I love how the Monroe drives, and this thing certainly seems more composed than the Mamba, that's for sure. It's not as fast accelerating, it doesn't have the same, rocket thruster acceleration. However, I'm taking it around these corners, and it's quite nice. Look at that, there's turning, and the suspension doesn't lean like a land yacht. I mean, it is a land yacht, it's 4 seats, but it handles like a proper sports car. There's still some body roll, obviously, it's from the 60s, but it's doing remarkably well, and then of course we still have a pretty decent acceleration. Not as brutal as the Mamba, but it's no slouch. So we have much better handling and slightly worse acceleration. That might just be enough. As we head down the flat-out section here, might be enough to beat the Mamba. I mean, look at that. That's just brilliant through that corner. Then we chuck it across, nice over the bumps. One more corner to go. So much more composed. My heart rate is normal. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Heart rate is less than normal. Okay. Brakes went out. Wore the brakes down on that. But apart from that, everything went perfectly fine. And the times showed the exact same thing. The Toreador, 4 seconds faster than the Mamba, handling does indeed beat outright acceleration on this test. So if you're looking at this vehicle and thinking it's got better traction off the line, a higher top speed, and it's better on a track, why wouldn't you buy this? One simple reason. When they went to put this on sale in 1967 and move it out of concept into production, if they wanted to make any money on it all, in today's money, it would cost $3.7 million. And the project was scrapped right there. Never went past concept. Pity.